Hello, Anthon-64 here, and today we're going to continue on some more Crash Bash for the Sony PlayStation. Now, we're going over to Pogo Painter. Things are definitely looking a bit smoother now that we've gotten this new and improved emulator for this. Not gonna lie. But now these Pogo painting, I guess Pogo type levels are actually pretty cool. So we're gonna be moving in squares. We have some objects here that we have to collect. Trust me, I'm just gonna save the effort right now on trying, like, all the jokes and everything. You want the shoes. Like, no matter how good of a missile shot you got, no matter how great of a convenient spot the arrows may be, no matter how much you are just tempted to get anything else, if you have to choose between the shoes or any other item, you get the shoes. Unless there's a particular minigame where I would say there's an exception to this, but realistically speaking, you just want the shoes. Like, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Now, the stat differences in this mode are actually based on how fast you can move. And of course, unfortunately, Coco and Crash have the worst on this, whereas the best, some people do say that it will go with a Tiny and Koala Kong, and I do agree to that. But realistically, whoever has the best stats is whoever has the shoes. Like, I'm not even trying to I'm not even trying to joke around with this. Like, the shoes are really that much of a quality of life when it comes to playing this minigame. And it will be more powerful later on, but let me explain the other stuff too. The arrows cover like an entire row or column, and missiles can disable your movement, which can also get rid of shoes. So if your opponent happens to have any shoes as well, you already know what to do. Oh, it doesn't count. Fairly straightforward, right? But I think these minigames have the best music in the game. Like, hands down. Like, when we get to a minigame called Pogo Padlock, you will understand what I'm talking about. But right now, you know, this is kind of nice. Sounds like something you listen to in your backyard when you're in the middle of doing some pogos on your own time. And that used to be something I used to originally think about doing when it came to doing this playthrough of Crash Bash, but I didn't have anyone to do it with, so. Because, like, if I did, I would also have some multiplayer action going on. But not the case today, but that is okay, because I really need some goddamn shoes. Oh my god, Coco, where? Okay. Oh, the shoes! Small detour. Ah, yes. God dang it, Tiny, move! No! The shoes! Okay. Like, I can forget about scoring for now, because, like, I'm gonna get some big points when I find the next crate. There it is. Look at that. But I'm still behind. Oh, good lord. Come on. Please count. But you see how much of a difference it makes? Dingodile was actually catching a lot of these shoes earlier, and it's just like the score was almost non-comparable. Almost. But because I had the shoes, the little gap was closed off. Or bridged, whichever one sounds more sane. But yeah. So generally, Embryo has like average stats when it comes to this minigame, but nothing serious, like nothing crazy, nothing super fast, but they have enough to move around. But no stats in the world will change the fact that you need them goddamn shoes. I'll reiterate this until we get to the next part of the well, this playthrough, but more so the next like Pogo minigame we go to, which will be in the next warp room, since they don't necessarily have two of the same thing in one warp room. I don't know. It's like it's a consistency thing, I guess. Like consistencies with how warp rooms are designed within like the early Crash games. which I do think I like the little consistency on, but I can't wait to explore more of that later. But right now, can I please stop getting hit with missiles? And where the heck are some shoes? Any shoes would be nice. Come on, some shoes. Okay, all the way over there. Nice. Shoes! Shoes! Aw. I know Sonics too. They were talking about shoes, but really, it's really that important to have shoes on. They make or break the minigame. The missiles don't do jack until you get to a certain minigame. The arrows don't do jack. The freaking well, there's more power-ups later, but yeah. Wait, did I choose gem? I think I chose gem, right? I chose gem. Okay, I did. So now, instead of trying to increase our score, we're trying to get it down to 0. But again, we're in a disadvantage, and we still have to make it to 0 within the time limit. So basically, we have 3, not 1, not 2, but 3 losing conditions versus the one victory. And now, more than ever, I know I'm probably already tired of saying this, but it really should go without saying that you will need these goddamn shoes. No? Alright. Move! Okay. Look at that, I'm already almost done. It's really that important. Come on, I just need another box. Another box, another box. Yes! Oh, shoot. What? Tiny?
Tiny, you buffoon! 3, 2, 1, go!
Ah, screw the shoot for now. You'll never hear me say that again, but like, I gotta at least try securing some score. Yes. Wait, I'm pretty sure Tiny and Koala Kong are the fastest when it comes to the Pogo minigames. I'm fairly certain they are. Alright, gosh. Okay. Now I just gotta make sure Tiny doesn't score again. Or at least take out his tiles. Shoot, I thought he was in the way. No. Oh, come on. Come on. Stop. Dingo, please! Stop taking my... Oh god, 9 more score. No! This one isn't really that hard. Like, this one's actually a pretty nice challenge where you have so much more stacked against you than you do in your favor. Especially when you get shoes, baby! Woo! Oh my god, I really missed another shoes. Oh my god, let me get those shoes over there. No, Coco, stay back. I got the shoes. I'm actually surprised I actually got the shoes. God dang, I didn't want the missile. Go down. Go down. God dang it, Tiny. Come on, I'm so close. No. Okay. Tiny can't score again. Alright, let's go. That's that I'm getting through this, no problem. But now for the crystal challenge, which I'm still unsure of. I'm thinking this one has something to do with mushrooms. That's what I'm thinking right now, but either that or I'm thinking about the other one. Like, there's 2 variations that are kind of similar. Yep, win the game without touching poisonous mushrooms. Touching poisonous mushrooms means death. This is probably one of the few instances where I would advise being careful about getting shoes. I will not say not getting the shoes, but this is definitely one of those cases where you need to pay more attention on the ground than anything. And yeah, like I said earlier, the issue with perspective on this game, at times, can throw you off of where you're at. And with a minigame like this, where if you touch something, you just get instantly killed, it's not a nice feeling. Like, the mushrooms don't stay for too long, thankfully. But just the fact that they can randomly pop up, and I might not be prepared for it just because of the perspective. Like that right there. I honestly thought I touched it and I was dead. What? I think you could blow up the mushrooms with one of the missiles, but oh, can you? Like, I don't know. It may have just disappeared coincidentally. Oh, and in case you haven't noticed, they decided to increase the speed of when these things freaking grow, as well as how long they stay around. I don't like being back here because I can barely see myself with everyone jumping right in front of me. No! Oh, I thought I touched the mushroom. No! Okay. There was another mushroom that just popped in front of me, so sorry about the preemptive jumps. That's it. Alright, so we went through that one okay, but it's just really hard to see when everyone's just jumping in front of you and you're in the back. I think that could be something I just need to fix on my screen, but I'll take care of that maybe in the next part, because right now we're on the good bit. My favorite type of minigames, the bash. But that's in the next part. Thank you guys for watching. And I actually do like this crystal challenge here. It keeps you on your toes, to say the least. But until then, see ya.